You cannot build your personal brand without content. If you are here, you're most likely building a personal brand, you're most likely building an audience, you're most likely cultivating visibility for who you are and what you do. So you're welcome here. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. This is the hub for women who want to make things happen, who want to build things, who want to have influence, who want the revenue streams based on their personal brands. My name is Paula, and today we're talking about one of the most important things with personal branding. You cannot build your personal brand without content. Right now, in today's age, everybody is online, and it is what they get from you that makes them realize or decide where they're going to place you and where they're going to place your brand. So, content is one of the most important things that you can do to build your personal brand. And today we're going to be talking about strategy because you cannot just be posting content anyhow, right? You have to have a plan, you have to know what you're doing. Your content has to have purpose. So, strategy is what you're going to plan beforehand so that every piece of content that you put out has use. By the end of this video, you're going to have a strategy that is effective and sustainable because consistency is one of the biggest stumbling stones for creatives and people that are building personal brands. It is not always how do I start, it's really how do I keep going? How do I keep putting out over and over again the same thing just in different ways that keeps my audience coming back, that keeps them interested? There are so many things to consider in this, and in this video, I'm going to give you the simplest way to go about it. Also, grab a notebook because we're going to be getting strategic. So, immediately write down these three questions or the answers to these three questions. First, what are my values? What are the things that matter to me? Secondly, what message do I want to pass? What problem do I want to solve? And thirdly, who do I want to solve this problem for? These will form the foundation of whatever content strategy you create. Knowing who you're here for, knowing what you're here to help them with, and knowing what matters to you so that you will have boundaries with your content. Sometimes some trends come along that don't align with your values. And if you don't already have values set in place, you'll find yourself jumping from trend to trend to trend, even with the ones that don't align with you and therefore will not attract the kind of people you're trying to attract. Define your goals. Immediately from the get go, know why you're doing this. What is it that you're trying to achieve? Not everybody that's building a brand is trying to achieve the same thing. What do you want? Do you want visibility? Do you want credibility? Are you looking for just likes and followers, or are you looking for people to buy from you? Whatever it is, you have to be clear on what you want because if you don't know what you want, then you cannot possibly take steps to get what you want, and you wouldn't even know when you get what you want. So, immediately write 2 to 3 goals that you want to achieve with this content for your personal brand. Every piece of content should have a purpose when you're putting it out. And so, if you are clear on your goals, then you know the purpose for which that content is being put out, and therefore you can measure whether it was successful or not. I've had pieces of content that did not do well numbers wise, that is, they had low numbers on them, but that sent me the most inquiries for my services. So if that piece of content, if I didn't know what I put out that piece of content for, I would have been feeling really down that it did not have enough likes. Instead of focusing on the fact that it did what I wanted it to do. It showcased my expertise. It was not entertaining or connecting content. It was core, this is my expertise, this is why you should work with me content. And is not the kind of content that inspires likes. It's the kind of content that just speaks to a person that is ready to work with me. Unless you know what your content is supposed to do, you won't be able to create a strategy that works and you won't be able to measure what your content is doing. Step three, content pillars. Now, content pillars are like topics or themes that you're going to be talking around as regards your brand. And these topics and themes should connect to your brand message and to your goals. So, for example, if you're a fitness coach, your topics could be fitness, it could be health, mindset, workout, client stories. So, these will allow you to position as a fitness coach. It will allow people that are interested in these things to find you. When you sit down to create content or when you're creating this content strategy, you don't have to start wondering what you're going to be creating around. It's going to be either nutrition or workout or mindset or wellness. For a business consultant, it will probably be productivity, online marketing, sales, maybe creation, maybe finances or whatever. But whatever it is that you're trying to do or be seen as, your content pillars should support that. Step 4 is to plan the types of content you're going to be putting out. Now, the main thing that you want to check and see with choosing these content types is, can I sustain it? It's got to be sustainable. It's got to be something you can be consistent at. For example, one of my primary content pillars is long form YouTube videos. One of my primary content types is long form videos like these. And these are videos that are like a mini workshop, a mini masterclass. These videos help you get something done. By the end of this video, you should have a content strategy for yourself. So this kind of video, I know I can consistently put out that will build my brand. Another type of content that I put out is short form videos. Now, these short form videos are like, I speak to the camera for about 45 seconds to 1 minute, and it doesn't give you like a whole mini class like this will, but it shifts your mindset a little. It shows you something about yourself. It reveals something about personal branding. That's a content type as well. Another content type is these tweet like posts where I use to just share my opinion. Now, these kinds of content, I don't teach anything in particular like I'm teaching here. I just show you what can be better, what can be done, or drop a news snippet, or drop an insight that I just found from something I did. So that's another content type as well. With deciding your content types, remember that short videos work well with insights and with just tips. Long videos teach something profound, and then you can have other types of content that just show how human and how relatable you are. Trends work very well for that. Consistency, like I said, is key. So be sure that you can commit to creating this consistently before you pick that content type. Now you can create a calendar, which is our next step. Now that you're clear on what your message is, you're clear on your content pillars, and you're clear on your content types, you then create a calendar that just allows you to know exactly what you need to create, what you need to post, and when. Map your posts out for the week and ensure that you rotate them. Ensure that all of the pillars and all of the types are rotated so that they do what in fact they're supposed to do. A calendar keeps you accountable and it helps you be consistent. When you know what you're supposed to post and when, what you're supposed to create and when, you're able to just really put it together, streamline it, and you're not having to start from scratch when it's time to create. Now, these 5 steps will create a stellar content strategy for you. But a bonus one would be, remember to always track your content. Don't just post and disappear. You need to know your numbers. You need to know what your content is doing, what content brings you followers, what content brings more engagement, what content brings more people to buy from you or to inquire about your services. Check your insights, and then when you see what people like more, when you see what's working, you can do more of that and less of what is not working. You have to always track and analyze. So there you have it, a clear path to creating your own content strategy. If you want to really break down content, I do have a masterclass, the Branding Moldly Masterclass, where I broke down the different types of content that you can create right now, 2024/2025, to build your personal brand. The link to get it is right in the description, and I cannot wait to see all of the goodness and the goodies that you will do in that masterclass as well. It comes with a free 30-day content calendar that will help you just really know what you're doing and when you need to be doing it. And it is created with personal branding in mind. So everything that you create using that calendar is going to stick as long as you can just tailor it to whatever your topic is. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, if you're new here, I hope you've gotten enough to stay, because my goal is to always make sure that you are building an incredible brand, building visibility, inviting the right clients, and just overall growing and glowing. Thank you so much for watching this. I do have one-on-one coaching as well available, so I will put all of that in the description. If you would like to get on a call because you're just not sure which one it is for you, I will put that link in the description as well, and you can pick a time and date. Let's talk about your brand. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.